pumpkin.
Oh my God. No, sir.
I'm like, did you like on which pumpkin?
You know you shining. You ain't put the light on.
You spotlight.
You finna get put out already. He about to get put out already.
Hey, Bo, you witnessing history, homie.
Hi, Bo.
Yeah,
What's up,
man.
Hey,
That's a homie, man.
Man, we with you.
If he came with you, you ain't.
Yeah, he's a good man. That's a good man.
With you, we already
Good
know.
man, good man, good man.
Alright, guys.
All right.
Hey, guys. It is Sunday. You know it's our favorite day. It's your favorite day. Welcome to Fans from the Stage, you guys. From our new home. If you have cranked in this circuit, then you know that this is a staple in the go-go community, ladies and gentlemen. We are live with four of the dopest in the industry. They've been cutting up already, y'all. It was hard to dial them down.
I ain't got no scissors, he do. He got scissors.
She gave him drinks
He
before
been
the
cutting
show.
up so far. It's him.
You gonna tell them? Y'all definitely have. She talking about they cutting up, so I'm trying to tell y'all why they cutting up already. You see these bottles on the table? I don't see nothing. Okay, y'all don't see.
I'm drinking Boss.
Right now.
It's from TJ Maxx.
Hey.
Right here. Yeah.
I don't know about the bottle on the floor. But anywho, but in the building today, ladies and gentlemen, we have Killer Cow the Animal, Steve Roy, Losa's Backyard, and Team 32, Mr. 32 himself. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live and direct, and today is just one of them days where we just gonna let it all hang. They're not here to work, they're here to be with y'all. Pause, and pause.
We ain't signing up for circus.
I think by the time you finish that bottle, you'll be with it. So it don't even matter, ladies and
Especially
gentlemen.
a female, you can say that. If a dude were to say that, we'd have
I
been
just
all
want to
over
say
his
something.
ass.
He had a little, when you said his name, he said Bert. So can you say my name one more time? I want to say
Losa's
something.
Backyard.
Come on. Come on, one more time. Skirt. I don't even know what that word is. Just bro, but we be on that shit. Come
I
on.
already know what today is about to be about. You ready? So, I've been seeing and hearing a lot about these gentlemen, and we're gonna get into it today. We got from independent projects to what's been going on since COVID, to what those brands are working on, to what's next crank-wise for them, y'all. I know y'all wanna know. I wanna know. We all got questions. I know you got questions. No. So we gonna get into it.
away from the light, Caroline.
My co-host, who is super dope, is gonna run the cameras for us because we have a large panel today. So we about to get into it.
I think I should turn my hat around for
Yes.
my man.
The hat done turned around.
I usually don't even do this, you know. I'm usually, you know, but we gonna do this.
Yeah, man.
This is
On this side of the table. They
I'm
always
ready.
think I'm you and shit when I come through the door sometimes. They
Guess
keep
what?
calling me
The feeling is
32
mutual.
and shit.
Right. Well, tell them call you 31 plus tax. Shit.
God damn.
Did you not tell you that?
He said, God damn.
You should be telling
What's that word you made up? Scratch or scrunch?
Scrunch.
Scrunch. Yeah, we gonna stick with that shit for
word of
tonight.
choice.
Crunch, whatever that means. It's multi-purpose. Multitask.
Hey, let Bo give us a go. Hey, Bo, what's scrunch mean, Bo?
Man,
Make it up, Bo.
No idea.
Yes,
Crunch means tasty.
Oh, okay.
It does not.
That's
Tasty though?
Does not all the time. There's multitask, but it did not mean that when I said it. No, scrunch did not mean tasty.
Oh, that's one of your.
Not at the
that's
time.
One of your one for made up words.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Okay, that's what it is. It's a
Yeah, I don't
1-4.
make
It's
it
a
up
1-4
one.
freestyle.
Nah,
Yeah, that part.
1-4 zone, 1-4 freestyle, 1-4. You know, it's not.
Yeah, that's how the language adapts.
All right.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at you, House.
Yeah, and then just find the information. So, fellas, we have years of go-go history at this table. I've been privy to be around two of you for a very, very, very long period of time. And I've watched all of y'all grow career-wise, and it's been amazing to see y'all moving from where you were to where you guys are now. And it's just been amazing. So, for all of y'all, we're gonna start from the end with Kyle and work our way around. I know that people want to know, COVID has been kind of a damper on a lot of things. It's stopped a lot of events. It's put a lot of people's their crowd and everything on pause, because a lot of us in the culture actually do have fears and phobia as far as COVID-19 is concerned. So what have you been doing to keep your cadence, your practice, to keep yourself in performing shape? Because I've seen some bands play and some of them have not been doing anything. Drummers getting winded, singers sounding like they need to run on the treadmill all day while they're singing. So what have you been doing to keep yourself in shape?
Well, with me, luckily, I do rap outside of it. So basically, since this pandemic started, I've just been cleaning up on features, trying to stay busy, going there, cutting deals, and just trying to knock out as much music as I can. Because you don't know when we're coming back.
Right.
Everybody say a vaccine, but who gonna be the first to take the vaccine?
First of all, you're not giving me a vaccine that you have not
Exactly.
tested, and then
You know
you're
what
trying
I'm
to test it on
Give it
all
to
the-
Trump, let him try.
No,
Right,
no, no, no.
exactly.
They want to test it on all black people because our chromosomes are so strong. They want to see how it interacts with our system before they do it with any other system, i.e. Tuskegee Airmen, but we're not even
Right,
going,
right.
y'all don't want that work with me today.
But yeah, I just been staying busy with the studio on the rap side of things. On the go-go side, we've been practicing and all that is cool, but when you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, you're just like, all right, we practicing for a stream, we practice, I think everybody needs to be working on new music right now. And that's what we're trying to get done on our side.
Lord,
Yeah, I agree.
Steve, what you been up to? Mr. Prince of VA, the King of VA. Everywhere I go in Virginia, you see Steve Boyd, and it's hard to even give him a high five because.
You fool. No, you know why? But I'm different from I can do that because there's no people in VA that you know that's in Go-Go. Like everybody, Go-Go was from the city, is for the city. I mean, it's grown outside of the city.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as from where I'm from, they just respect me because they ain't seen it.
Where you from?
VA.
What's that? What city?
Alexandria.
Okay.
I'm from the Fairfax County side.
He from where some gangsters at.
Yeah.
I heard.
We didn't hang the bang, but it's official. Hey man, I try to stay that way, but just stay busy.
We all are.
Yeah. I try to stay busy, man, and wherever you
My
see
condom bust.
He got one.
The scrunch.
The scrunch. He just scrunch, man. He just scrunch.
I don't know how I'm
He
supposed to
just
remain
loves
serious
this
in this
scrunch,
interview
man.
because.
It's okay, I have backups.
You want one just in case you poke the hole in it? Okay.
See?
It happens, man, cause you know what I'm saying, God fuck with me.
Yeah, you gotta re-scrunch.
Re-scrunch?
Nah, but as far as the shows,
I
everything
ain't
is in
playing with
Virginia.
y'all.
Yes,
So,
yes.
This is
of
my
course, they gonna call me.
thing,
Of
I
course.
do.
So
We on fire with the show.
yeah, the show was out there, so they hit me up first, man. Let's work. So I'm gonna get, I'm gonna go out there and play. But we've been in the studio. I recorded about 6 originals with Familiar.
That's what it's time for.
Yeah. So
And I had the pleasure of seeing you perform at Crankneck, and you know I had a ball.
yeah, it was
You know I
a good
had a
time.
ball. It was.
It was a good old time. That was you know what? Out of a lot of shows, for a long time, that was a great venue, right? That was a good event right there.
It
Shout out to
was.
Kiwi. Even though Funk and I ain't get to play last. Shout out to y'all. Funk looked like he wanted to steal me out when I
Hey,
did
Chuck ain't over
Lock
here.
It at the end of the show.
He's not there.
Dirty.
He's not
Yeah,
there.
it's a remix.
We'll talk about that on the air,
Same
sir.
thing.
We'll talk about that on the air.
I got
They the same
I
shit,
ain't gonna
champ.
be crazy one day.
Oh no, you're not.
Oh no, no, you can talk about anything with me.
And I got the
ain't
I got
going
the
like
lock it.
this,
I got
ain't
the
going
lock
like
it
this.
4 times.
What?
You know
I'm
that's
the
my
only
favorite
one on
song
this
of all
album?
time.
The bridge down, yeah.
Yeah, I like.
You scrunging by yourself. See, scrunging.
That's
I
what
don't
you
like
think,
that.
right?
You scrunging.
I'm racist. I like mine light skinned with braces. I'm racist. I like mine light skinned with braces. I'm racist.
Still with prices.
Nobody's gonna get to say anything.
No one.
We
Ain't no-
joking through the whole
So what have you
show.
been up to, Lo?
I just been trying to
Scrunch.
I've been scrunging it out, man. I've been scrunging.
Scrunching, that's a universal word, man. Used for many things.
Been scrunching. I've been scrunging, man. Now, when on some real, I just basically, as far as what we've been doing, we just been trying to kind of get as creative as we can be.
Oh, I gotta go here. We've been trying to get as creative as just want the world to feel it. We've been feeling it in our plums.
I cannot.
Nah, we just been trying to get as creative as we can be here and trying to stay positively motivated, because when the shit first hit, especially for the go-go community, I know all us feeling it, like this is it's like we looking at the world open back up and we like, well, what about us? Because the goal is to pack the clubs and shit, right?
Yes.
So
But
that means to get as many people as possible.
yes.
I went to a club, we played one time not too long ago, and it was like, we're going to only let certain amount of people in, and I had all this on and everything. You know, I ain't playing. Because I was man down for like 3 weeks. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Is that? I think I went through something.
Right.
So this was like in like May. So I had missed the virtual podcast with Game Party and all that.
Yes.
And I ain't never missed that. I was in a gang one time and I quit it for that birthday party. I was like, man, I gotta leave. It was like, don't you come back, kiddo. Are you looking for you? So at the end of the day,
It's not just a Lowe's thing, it's Carlos. For a reason. Carlos don't come back, man.
His middle name, Scrungy.
You're scrunging home. You come back, man.
nah, but for real, like on some real, like, which I just want to like piggyback no harm on off of what they just said. Like, it's really time to get creative for us as a community.
Yes.
And try to find a way to I mean, we gotta get hip to what this new wave is anyway.
Yeah.
Because the money, yeah, we get money off performances and all that, but there's so many other ways that we can get this paper.
I agree.
We all got charisma, charm, and all of that.
I agree.
We can lend that too, just like we doing this. We can do this for ourselves. For so many other ways that we can get money.
Yes.
So I got a label. So I kind of, SFE, Super Freak Entertainment. Shout out to the homies and all that. And I just try to, shout out to them. And I just try to, I've been learning how to write for go-go. Because I was so much of a rapper. So now that we in the studio, it's like I had to learn how to, because when I would try to bring a song to the band, it was rap. So it was like
The difference in the cadence, the difference in the
and all of that, everything, this nigga's king of that, king of that. So, I learned that. So it's been a cool little journey, you know what I'm saying? The money been crazy. So shout out to all the boogie babies that been helping me out. Them little $20 and $30 in food bags and help me. I'm gonna have to choose one of y'all.
What is a boogie baby? Like I'm not even playing with you. What's a boogie baby? Like you go to that. What's a boogie baby, Mr. Scrungy? Like what's
It's the freak entertainment.
It's a part of the freak. It's the freaks that are getting the entertainment. Is
You know who you are.
There you go.
Yeah, you know who you are.
But I like putting a word from Bobby Brown, and I want to rock with you, baby, tonight.
Hey, look, can we slide that light back? That mama is killing me.
When he said, you know, like he said, you know who you are, yeah, but the ones who know who they is that's been holding me down, I respect y'all, man, in the ways that y'all been holding me down, because, you know, it's been tough and all that. So, you know what I'm saying, other than that, I just try to find a way to get to the money and not in a negative way, man, because, I mean, I've been having some negative thoughts. I had a pimp coat I was ready to put on. I was like, I think I might do this.
Gator needs to walk around.
Gator needs to walk. He wants shoes. The Gator ain't never been about no shit.
Gator needs to walk around.
Well, it just is what it is. Deuce, what have you been up to? He's not going to grab that from between your legs. He's not going to grab that from between.
No, I was on it.
Cheers,
Mike.
Pass the mic. Cheers.
Oh, hey, man. I don't want you to grab that.
Not looking to grab that.
Bad moment in the go-go history. Look
Hey, can we cuss?
You can do
No, ain't like all them niggas bitches.
Oh,
They
man.
like, what? What the fuck? We gotta jump this nigga. But nah,
I'm flipping my hat, bro.
Yeah, yeah, as you
I'm
should.
wearing to the front. You do the bad 20.
So for me, to be honest though, it's been a little rough for me, cause to be honest, I think I had the coronavirus in December,
Me and
right?
February.
And what they told me I had an upper respiratory infection,
Yeah.
but the coronavirus wasn't
Wasn't
happening.
established then, so they didn't know.
So it wasn't popular.
Yeah.
You know, I shitted in every club 2-3 times. I banged out. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Fuck that. We gone in, right? Hanger club. I banged out. Ran off the
You
stage.
had security hold the door down for you?
Nah, I just shut the door because I ain't gonna shit myself.
When you got
Oh,
back
man.
on
Nah, I just put my foot out the door to let a nigga know I'm in here. No, fuck, it's me, it's somebody in here. Don't give a fuck whose foot this is.
Yeah, just see the foot.
So I
Put that
think
foot
I
out.
had an upper respiratory, man. I wouldn't eat. Everything I ate, I threw it back.
Yeah.
You know, and those are the symptoms what we saying now.
Yeah.
You know, but other than that, man, I got a 6-year-old at home. To be honest, man, I'm a
Shout out to
UFC
Carter,
fighter.
that's my boo.
That's my man right
And
there.
Roman Reigns is his favorite wrestler. Don't play with him. Don't play with Carter.
Right.
Mhm.
You know, so, you know, I'm just, I'm a like I said, I'm a UFC fighter. I tapped out for the rest of the year. I'm practicing being safe because I'm essential.
So you could do security for me sometimes.
Yeah, man, if you got security, if you got Navy, if I can go to Navy Federal in the morning, fuck
I got
yeah.
a Navy federal count. You
Go
chop
transfer
somebody in
it.
the neck. I
Just-
got a guy right now who knows me.
I got a guy right now.
Look, when it say two, say deuce, right? From Scrungy. And I'm even pay money. The Scrungy, I'm like, oh, loose. Look, I'm just saying, look, loose. See
Switch
this
from
money.
PayPal name was
Yeah.
1-4 Scrunch.
One for Scrungy.
That's that
But
right.
I've been in the studio too. Actually, like I said, I talked to you. I tried to surprise you. I tried to have my
I'm
single
so sad.
today. I tried to have it today. Yeah, we supposed to be,
Yeah,
but
I think
you got an
we'll put y'all on the
iPhone.
song
We
with
got an
the super
iPhone, but the phone you called me from was Cricket. And when I called you back,
It wasn't no goddamn cricket. It was Samsung.
it was a T-Mobile. But nah, we gonna get to that. But just you know, I got a single coming out, and I went and grabbed just to shout them out. I went and grabbed Obsession to give them some love because
Okay.
they real good. I
I
tried
like
them on the
the
back.
female they got with them too.
Monty.
Yeah,
Shout out to
yeah.
Monty.
So we're gonna shout them out.
And the whole
it's called-
obsession.
Yeah, it's called Hot Shit, and
Hot shit.
we gonna go in.
That's what you was doing in the clubs back in December.
Hot shit.
Nah,
That's
nah,
where the
he said
single
you
came
hot
from.
shit. Hot shit.
That's how it came. Oh, I thought that's where the single came from. It was in the club. Was
Well,
hot
fucking,
shit.
I'ma remix this. Fucking, I'ma call it Hot Spitting. Fuck.
No,
But nah,
that's all right. That's what's up.
Yeah, so I've been in there. But I just, to be honest, during the pandemic, man, I haven't really feel safe because I feel like it's a blessing that I come home
Yes.
and Tasha come home
Yes.
and Carter come home
Yes.
because dogs got the COVID.
Yes.
Let's just start there. Dogs got the shit.
Me and Black were tricky. Ain't all 6 of us had a channel pink. Yeah,
So that's-
I'm
one
telling you.
time.
You had it too?
I'm telling you in
Yeah,
February.
That's why I said
I'm
in
telling you in
December.
February I had
Yeah.
it.
I think in
February
December I had it.
27th.
They misdiagnosed me 3 times.
February 27th. A couple people went to the hospital and stayed for down there a month. Fortunately, I was only down for about 3 days though.
They
Nah,
told
it
my
was
daughters
like
and
2-3 weeks
everybody
for me.
was like, don't go to the hospital. They was like,
I was down
Yeah.
for a minute. I went to-
And they did
I had an outfit picked out for the hospital. If I had to go, I was like, is this shirt? Cause I wanted to.
Hey, listen.
Nah, cause you can't just be walking up in them joints with no motherfucking liquor store be next.
No, you guys.
Somebody will recognize you.
Wait a minute.
Somebody will recognize you.
So let me just say this. I'm sorry.
Liquor store
This shit,
Liquor store
this,
V-neck.
I told you.
Yeah.
Didn't I call you on your personal
A liquor store
time?
V-neck?
Yeah, liquor store be
Now
there.
you can't do that.
Nah, the joint way Capri is way over here.
Over here.
It's way over here.
It's an incursive V.
Yeah, if you got 4 passion marks, it's gonna show all them motherfuckers.
I've seen several of them in the
Hey,
club.
yeah.
Yes.
The script bacon neck. Bacon collar.
Some people actually put logos on those, but I'll say less about that.
I got a logo on mine right now. Got a baby mama's name.
Speaking of
Well, we know why you got a baby mama.
She's still cool.
Cause his
so
condoms
she
break.
give me a couple
Cause he
dollars
keeps trying to put
sometimes.
magnums on regular lifestyle.
She give me a couple of dollars sometimes, so I'm gonna leave it on there. So she see it on the little videos and
Speaking
stuff.
of logos, guys, today's show is definitely powered by the wizard himself, Montu. You guys head on over to
Got mine.
I'm gonna need a shirt.
www.frankrocks.com. Make
I'm
sure
gonna
you
spy on
grab
the kid.
something fly. We have pop-ups coming up. You guys stay tuned.
Got some
So,
shirts in here, Mom, too?
I have other questions for y'all. So as far as doing the live streams go, I know that you guys get fueled off of the crowd. How is it to do a live stream in a room full of how do you perform through that? Like, we can tell when you're genuinely in it, because what y'all don't understand is those camera angles catch everything.
Got to be.
I'm gonna say this to you. I'm gonna say this to you. Marcus, what's his name? Marcus? I love Marcus. I love Marcus.
Marcus,
Listen, let me tell you something.
in the band.
He turns up so much during y'all live
Creative
streams.
genius.
That's who I watch. I can tell.
Yeah.
Because as soon as y'all do something wrong, he like, the look comes. He
We can talk about that off camera. That guy right there.
So how do you
Nah,
guys,
we love Marcus.
yes, how do you guys push through the live streams? Because I know it's different for y'all.
Yeah, it's like we're in a bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
basically, you gotta self-motivate. You gotta be a professional. You know, like go right now, if somebody don't understand how professional you have to be to do these live streams coming from a live aspect to being in a room with just your band members. And you just playing
And
the
whoever's
cameras.
filming.
Yeah, you playing the cameras.
Yeah.
And you gotta be the ultimate professional to do that. You know what I'm saying?
So,
I don't even think it matters though for dudes like us. Once we on the stage,
Oh, it's
we
a
up
wrap,
there.
yeah.
It's a
but see,
wrap,
y'all are
man.
y'all are performers. It's a
Right,
difference.
Right.
But hold. Nah, I'm talking about the
People in this
personalities.
Right.
No, that's why I said,
of dudes
but
that you
that's what
gotta
I'm saying.
be.
Y'all are all
Nah, but
performers.
I'm saying other people are performers too.
Y'all are just
But I'm
wild
talking about
characters, though.
Yes, that's what it is. You got some wild, real niggas in here, so it's alright for us. Like Lo said, he might. Before he go, shit, he will send the calm fired up. Before
Yeah.
I go, I'm fried. I mean, you
Get in our element.
You have your
yeah,
life.
you get in your
Everybody
element, you
has a
do what
life.
you do. But some people are performers, but they get up there and crack the fuck up or just look crazy as shit, like you lost. But that's
Yes. Yes,
that's
they do.
when you know.
But it helps.
Gangsters get
It
tested.
does help. Like it does help, and not just for me. I'm speaking in terms of being the second mic, is what they call us.
Right.
So let's just get the terminology down.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
Because a lot of people, this is what irks me. Let me just take a minute and 32 seconds of what the fuck.
You had to say 32 seconds.
You had to say 32 seconds, man.
It has to be.
Go ahead,
Whatever
man.
number would
Go
it
ahead,
be?
yeah, man.
You need the mic too.
You know, so the terminology is
Dear God.
lead talker,
Mm-hmm.
lead rapper, lead singer, lead saxophone player, lead Montu, lead Gigi,
Yeah.
lead, and you fall in line with who the fuck you are,
Right.
Yeah.
right? You lead, but what happens is sometimes us as being two men, right? Like the two man or
So on the
the
second.
hype man or the lead rapper.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Right.
you're wearing 3 hats.
No. They just have 3 different terminologies.
Okay.
But we're the same guy. Right?
And all of us have led.
But you the one that what the fuck you
So
are, though. That's what
we're
he's
the
saying.
we're the people besides Roy, because Roy does 1 and 2, right?
Yeah,
But us two, we're waiting to get the ball thrown to us.
Mm-hmm.
And that enhances us. Because that's what we do. Because if we don't get the ball thrown to us, we just land in, we just like this all motherfucking night.
Yeah.
We scraping up our drawers. I'm trying to wear these motherfuckers tomorrow.
And
Wait
we-
a minute.
and we know
We're
we
just
got-
scraping up drawers and shit.
And we know we bucket when they pass it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
That
no,
means something.
you're going to get a
No
bucket
replay on the
because
underwear.
you're waiting on the ball.
Right, we waiting.
Now
We
it's a,
waiting.
now
You
it's a
can't
motherfucker
replay on the
that-
underwear.
Now
No.
the part that I
That's
don't.
it.
What you say,
You
G?
cannot replay on the underwear. No.
You can't replay.
Alright,
And look, it's just comedy. I got cable. It's just comedy. I got cable. You may have cable.
Now, if you got the right material, you.
I'm not fooling with him.
No. No.
Now, certain underwear don't absorb the sweat.
Your ass
Oh,
should not,
God.
your ass should not smell like.
But
butter.
no, I'm
Or
just saying.
tomorrow, you just gotta sniff it.
Oh God. Okay, that's
Sniff
just
'em.
Right.
But I was just
No.
saying that it
Wait.
we can get
Where
through
is this
the-
going?
What
Let-
you helping them?
I'm sorry.
You
I'm
helping them.
sorry.
You're fueling him.
Material, come
I'm
on.
sorry.
You just took him to Royal Farms and
I
flipped up
am
his tank
waiting
and got
for
him
some
some chicken.
bullshit to
I
talk.
apologize.
Okay.
I'm waiting for some
Yeah.
bullshit to talk. You come on with it.
Right.
No.
So let me just finish. Let me
Come on,
finish it,
come
and
on,
I'm
come
pass,
on,
and I'm
come
gonna
on.
pass it around. It's just that us, right? We're waiting the ball to get thrown from us.
Right.
Like we can go out and fire my car right now. I'm listening to a backyard scene, right? And I hear your ad libs. Come on, yeah, 1-4, come on. And then we're like, hey, Lowe's, pump me up, hey, Lowe's, let's go. You know, y'all 1-4 niggas. Show y'all block. You know what I mean? We blasting y'all niggas. You know what I mean? But you waiting for
You
the ball to
listen
get.
sometimes, huh?
I got big ears for a reason. You know what I mean?
Listen for sure.
Cal, let's get it.
All day.
Steve Roy, let's get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we not selfish. It's just that we can't just dive out there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Make
Because now
position.
we clashing. Right,
Lay your
right.
position,
You gotta wait for Michael Westbrook to bring the ball up and then pass it to Harden for 3.
yeah. Right, yeah.
We just can't shoot the 3. How the fuck you gonna shoot the 3 if you ain't got the ball?
True story.
Alright, next.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that was a great point though. But I get it. I never the 1, the 2, the 3. He the best 2. Or he's good at a 2. Or he good at a 3. Like the fuck is a 3? I'm with you though. Like you.
They don't know. They don't know. They
Hey.
just talk. And they go and you know who was our best enemy?
Mm.
The send button.
Oh,
The
yeah,
internet
yeah.
is undefeated.
The internet
I stay back. I don't want no smoke with nobody. You know, I don't want no smoke. And guess what?
Don't worry, we can get into that because
They all-
we need to talk about that.
Yeah.
No, I don't smoke.
No, I'm not saying like that. I'm just saying as far as the internet etiquette and what the state in and out of, what to entertain and not to entertain. Because I'm gonna keep it funky. I'm a fan before I'm a journalist, but as a journalist, I see everything. And I promise you, if I don't see it, and someone on my team doesn't see it, somebody's sending it to us because they're expecting. A lot of these people expect us.
You speaking in terms of being like tagged, like
No.
No, they gonna screenshot of the inbox it to me. I got an inbox right now.
Or
that's
screen
been broken since
record.
Friday.
Or screen record
a
and
line
send it.
and send it to
Oh,
me. Because what they expect is they expect us to perpetuate the negative
That's a
situations
nice word,
and go
perpetuate.
But we don't focus on that. Like our goal is to help y'all grow. Our goal is to display y'all the best way possible. Like if we go back to Crank Nick, I had some footage that I could have put up that would have made somebody look really bad.
Mhm.
But I immediately deleted it from my phone because I didn't even want to take the chance of it even being in my phone. But I also sent it to my Gmail and locked it so they can't get to it. But it's not in my phone, it's still
Right,
accessible. But I've seen some of what are considered to be the greats
Okay.
on social media doing a lot of things that they should not do.
Can't never say I
Entertaining,
ain't seen you before.
entertaining a lot of things that they shouldn't, focusing on things that they should not. So for you guys on the outside looking in and y'all on the inside looking out, what type of advice would you give to these people that you see doing the big wild love shit on the internet? Because what they don't understand is that it affects more than you. If you are a lead talker, a singer, a drummer, I don't care what position you
or
play.
lead rapper.
Yeah,
Say
or
that
lead
because that's
rapper.
who we are.
You can handle that.
Yeah, I mean, but I've seen some lead rappers get out of pocket on the internet too.
No.
Yeah.
So listen, but they have the. I'll give them this. Jokers, 'cause that's what they are. Have the right. Nah, it be some goofy shit on there, and honestly, you gotta kind of stay away. Like you said, you stay back.
The internet
Lowell's
is
gonna stay
undefeated.
back.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if it ain't undefeated, it's gonna get one of the heads knocked off. Cause you don't know, I mean,
No,
you don't know
speaking
who
of
you're
me.
talking to.
Yeah, because everybody not out here playing.
You could be saying some silly shit and think that you just saying some silly shit.
First of all, they think band members are suckers.
Hey,
First
man.
of all, they think we
No,
suckers.
But
Like,
even at that, even if I decide to screenshot your shit and send it to Tookie and that's on the corner, like, man, fuck that nigga, I dog his ass. Like, I could send your shit to somebody that'll remove you if but these niggas be on there with Twitter fingers thinking shit is cool.
Yeah.
They busting
I
catwalks.
would
they
just
busting
rather
those
them,
shots.
or just let them know, like, and then some jokers, you can get a couple of passes, but you can't get too many passes. So you can say, you know, some shit fun and games, but when you start personally attacking a motherfucker,
Do you think
shit
passes?
get real.
Do you think that giving them passes enables their behavior? Because I do. I feel like if you keep giving a person a pass, you are a part of the problem. You're enabling it. I feel like on some stuff on some real shit.
She said if you
So
do you
if-
think giving like a dude
so you
that
mean
talk shit a pass?
you as the person or you per se? What you mean?
So what I'm saying is, if you're sitting back and it's somebody that you know and you know they out of pocket, but that's your man, like that's your man.
Oh, he supposed to get checked.
yeah,
He supposed to get a Nike sign.
But that's what I was about to say on man time.
But all men don't do that. All men ain't
I
doing
agree.
You talking about
But a lot of them are yes ma'am, no ma'am niggas.
Yes.
So they don't have nobody to say, man, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
first of all, I got 3 people in my camp that I know that's coming. That's gonna run every light and they gonna pay every ticket getting there to make sure Deuce is all right. If we fail, somebody gonna lose. Right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if I'm wrong, niggas gonna be like, man, what the fuck you doing, man? You lunching up here, man. Come on, man. We
Shit,
need to go
man.
talk, man.
Me
We
and
need to
Summer
talk.
had
That ain't what we do.
Yeah,
That
that's
ain't what we
wrong.
do.
Yeah.
My camp is not no yes ma'am, no ma'am niggas.
Right.
You know, and you need that in your camp. Some people don't have that in their camp. You know, whether you up here or whether you down here, right and wrong is wrong. Regardless, at the end of the day.
You and I have talked. And motherfucker wrong.
But that ain't
I don't
gonna
care
happen.
who he is. If you wrong, you're wrong.
That ain't gonna happen because too many people are afraid.
It has happened.
Oh, no.
I'm just saying they're afraid of not being able to ride the boat.
I'ma say,
But get the fuck off the
Get the
boat.
fuck off the
Yeah,
ship.
that's
I just want to say one thing, man. Listen, man. I could joke, laugh, and all that shit. When I leave here, I'm going back to 14th Street, man. If y'all motherfuckers think I'm gonna play with y'all a certain way about my existence, I'ma have fun with you, man. And it's just that simple. But I would rather not be. That's not what I want to.
Right.
Like I grown up and shit, and we done. Everybody done been through all of that
We
shit,
watched all
man.
of y'all grow up, honestly. It's just,
Yeah.
Who?
I've been around.
Yeah, you been. No,
I-
you know him. He
No.
been around.
No, I'm saying I've
You
wa-
been around.
No, I'm-
$55.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is I've watched all of y'all grow. Cause I've been sneaking into the go-go since I was 11. Sorry, Mom, I know you're watching.
11.
I used to jump out the window.
Damn, you must have been in there changing your pants.
11.
My report card was fucked up.
11.
My grades were never
Hey,
bad.
Mo. Hey, Larry. Hey, Mo.
Since I was
All right, go ahead.
11.
Go ahead, baby.
And I've watched all of y'all grow, especially in your careers. Meeting Cal, meeting Dave. When I met y'all, I knew nothing about what y'all did outside of Go-Go.
You talking about Dave me?
Yes, of course.
You could call me at least Deuce.
32. But I've known you so long. You know
Champ.
what you have it.
You call me champ on the softball.
It happens, bruh. Cause that's when I first introduced
I
to
forgot
you.
my name. I'm like, who the fuck is Dave?
You,
I had to look at my license. Go ahead.
How did you transition from go-go to rap? And how do you transition back because
like that, cause he
I
like
think that's
that,
the
that's
other way
why.
for him.
Yeah, my-
Trash.
we yours was rap first, then go, then back.
So
That's
Right.
Los too, though.
Yeah.
Like that.
Los was probably a rap nigga first. I mean, like he said, he had to
Rapper
figure out how to
first.
write to
Yeah,
go
yeah,
and be a
yeah,
rapper
yeah,
first.
yeah.
Yeah, so
I got
All
drafted.
them dudes.
Okay,
Yeah.
you got drafted. How did that
It's like
happen? Let's
that.
go.
Yeah.
How you do?
So I mean, basically, it's like with me, I was at Hampton, so I was rapping at Hampton, but we needed a band down there. There was too many DC people in the area.
No
with
band.
ODU, Norfolk State,
Norfolk
Hampton,
State, good.
William and Mary, all those colleges had DC, DMV people there, and we needed a band.
Yeah.
So when my band started taking over down there, Backyard would come, we would open up. No Face would come, we would open up. Like that's how that happened, and I was the lead. I was the lead talker for that.
You was the lead
I was
talker,
the lead.
nigga?
I was the
He was
lead.
the one.
Cause
I was
you had
the
the
one.
culture. You had the culture.
That's it.
You knew it.
I never knew that.
I knew everybody. I
It
had
makes
the culture.
sense. It makes
I had the
sense.
culture.
Yeah, cause everybody love you.
Get out of here.
And that's what I great say. That's why everybody loves this nigga.
Nigga, you walk at CVS, they give you the Q-tips for free.
Give him one of them little
Try
cards.
these out, put them in your ear. See if his eyes closed.
So I was the lead down there. I didn't mess with Deuce, man.
He's out of control.
I was the lead down there, and you know, I had developed a big fan base on there. So when I graduated and came home, bands was just like, "What you gonna do? You gonna keep your band, or you gonna join the band?" And I ran the one for my band a little bit until a rapper came calling, and he was like, "Look, you rapping with your band, you leading and rapping with
I
your band."
remember that
Right,
conversation.
you leading and
I
rapping
remember
with your
too,
band.
y'all met at the MGM.
That was no, that didn't happen. That didn't happen.
That'll never happen.
That was actually a 9-hour conversation.
Yes, it
That was a
was.
9-hour
Yes,
conversation.
it was.
That was,
Yeah, so I transitioned to the 2 mic, and then you know, I just tried to do my music and do go-go, you know, just try to balance them the whole time. Go-go was around here. Go-go was always gonna get the spotlight. With
Yes.
Like I
Rap
remember,
wasn't cool at one time.
It wasn't.
it's still. I mean, just like go-go's not cool for the youth right now. You know what I'm saying? It was backwards.
You don't
back
think
then.
so?
Nah, the youth don't
no,
know
it's
go-go,
not.
dog.
I have a 20-year-old who doesn't listen to it. He said it's
Yeah.
not enough originality. He said if he wanted to listen to the radio, he can turn the radio on and bang on some.
They call them what they see on TV,
Yes.
man. Like on their social media, they see NBA
They
YoungBoy.
follow that.
Yeah.
YouTube is the world's
Yeah.
largest record label right now, so that's where they
Absolutely.
follow their culture from. That's
Absolutely.
where people are breaking
Yeah.
their success
And
from.
that's what we missing as go-go artists.
Absolutely.
So that's what we missing. We need to start, like, these live shows are great, but if this don't give you, if the word stream itself is such a powerful word.
It is.
When you see these dudes, Black Youngster and all
Yeah.
these jokers, man, you like, where's Slim come from?
Yeah.
He had 100 million streams.
Yes.
But it take you, it take
stay
you.
right there, stay right there, bro. I'm gonna let you go. I'm just gonna give you a comma, not a period,
For sure,
okay?
for sure.
But we also have a platform
Mhm.
to make it better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't have to just let the shit just piggyback down the street.
Yeah.
No,
You know what I mean?
No, not at all.
But-
But what we should do though, or what we all should be doing.
We should be doing something outside this interview. Because I've done a lot of interviews and I've rejected a lot of interviews.
Yeah.
And I talked to you and I called you and we talked, right? Every interview is not the interview, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But shout out to you because you got everybody here on time.
That's a
Right?
blessing.
But what we're saying is that we can get shit done. We can get shit done, but it's always the appropriate thing to say. Like, oh yeah, we gonna do that song, or yeah, we gonna get this, yeah, we gonna get that, we gonna rock that shirt. It sounds like the appropriate thing because the cameras is on, motherfucker.
Somebody get him.
What you gonna do when the camera's cut off?
Go home.
Yeah, we gonna do this,
And
yeah,
now it's
and
up on
then we
roll.
go to Twitter fingers, and I'm not even on Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm not even on IG, right?
Yeah.
And we're not talking about me. We're just talking
Just
about
saying,
general.
how I go. My page has been maxed out since 2008, and I do spring cleaning. You see me
He does.
every 2-3 months. I kick motherfuckers out,
And bring new
and I
people
kick
in.
a field goal to kick motherfuckers in.
Mhm.
I ain't got that kind of time because if you lazy, you ain't doing shit. You ain't doing shit. Go ahead, Roy. Go ahead, but I'm just saying.
No,
Go ahead.
good, bro. And you're correct though, because it's everybody does great shit for the cameras. But I'm just trying to give motherfuckers like real shit. Like you see, like Kyle said, the internet, YouTube, all that shit is winning.
It is.
So what you gotta do and what you even, we live streaming shows, but what you don't understand is when you see rappers pop up from nowhere and then they famous and got motherfucking 100,000 to their head, you like how they get it.
Okay, can I stop
It
you right
take-
there? Stay
no,
right there.
could you stop me next time? Let me say it.
No,
I'ma forget. But what you, but what you gotta do, what we need to do, the bands, we gotta understand that the area money is cool, but what's winning is, it takes fucking 1 million streams to get $5,000.
That's a world out here.
1 million streams to get $5,000. So these motherfuckers got 100 million streams, 20 million streams, but once you get to 20 million streams,
But they
then
got major labels behind
no, they don't.
them.
No. They have nothing at all.
They don't have no major labels.
So
No,
now,
that's how
as-
Justin
as
Bieber
first-
made it from YouTube. Justin
Usher
Bieber-
found
Well,
it,
no,
right?
Yes,
Usher,
he was
Usher got
discovered.
him, but I'm talking
But
about
he was
these.
discovered from
Nah,
YouTube
I'm talking
because
about
of
these
TV.
niggas that's making motherfucking Blueberry Fuego and
Yeah.
all that shit.
Yeah.
This nigga had 25 million streams,
Yes.
but once you get 25 million streams,
Then they check.
that ain't even about money. Then they check your catalog.
Yes.
They like, damn, if that one song hot, now you got
They go back
25
to
people.
everything else. And
Is
Then
that
you got
the same-
25 million
is that
people
the
that
same
streamed
thing?
your shit, but now they see you got a 200 song catalog and they buying your shit.
Right.
Now you got 25 million people that got a free song buying your 200 songs
Is
in
that
your
the same
catalog.
dude that just popped?
That's real.
Brand new with just popping. Is that him?
No, that's a white boy. That's Jack Harlow.
But no, I didn't.
He got drama.
Yeah, drama guy.
He got DJ drama with him.
So he like,
But I'm talking about, but these dudes, like I said, the dude that really made Blueberry Fuego, Black Youngster, them dudes was just internet stars. But when you get them streams, and people think, man, let me get a jump and stick it on iTunes. And that, no,
First of
that's
all-
not it. But if you get a catalog, if Los say, man, I got a 200 song catalog, but one of his songs get 25 million streams.
all the rest of them gonna pick
All
up.
the rest of that shit is gonna be the
I was
back.
telling my daughter that. My daughter is next up.
Yeah.
If she's
All that shit is
smashing
back.
me, she'll fuck me over. Like,
Yeah.
we ready to do a song and I ain't gonna play with it.
You ain't supposed to. So anybody who listening, do what you do, get your money, but you better get your money with the streams.
yeah, know the game.
Yeah, you gotta know the game.
Gotta learn the hard way.
People don't know that.
She's a Virgo.
Yeah, you
You
better
can't
know.
play with it.
Can't play with her.
I don't do well with zodiac signs.
I love you. Her name, she stole my name. Her name is Chachi as well.
Yeah.
Her name is Chachi Baby though. And but I'm Chachi Mac, and I started the shit. And I'm gonna tell you right now, daughter, I love you. But when
You
we
got
gonna
action.
do this song, I'm
You got action.
that way. I love you though. I love you, but I'm playing with you. I was the one that used to dress you up like little. I used to put her in dyke clothes when she was little because I wanted a son.
I put her. Yeah, I feel.
She had all the little boy, the tightest boy shit. She was.
The tightest boy shit, man. This motherfucker crazy.
We had an argument the other day, but kind of like the chime in with what they were saying. I think right now for anybody that's creative, it's a godly time and it's a time where
Yes, it is.
I mean God is creation. I ain't trying to take nobody to church now, but
Speak on
it says something like what I remember. It was like God said, "Let there be light," or something.
Yes.
So that means it was dark. That means it was nothing. And then when you turn the lights on, you can see shit. I watched a movie with Morgan Freeman, and it was like, it was corny shit that I was just bored, and it was quarantine. I was like, let me just watch this shit. Morgan cool. I was like, I hope he ain't gonna drive.
Started this shit,
I hope he ain't gonna drive nobody nowhere. But in the movie, it was white family. But it was this little white girl. She was getting on his nerves. I could tell her because she got on mine. And she kept knocking on his door because she knew he was an author. So he took her down to the beach, and they were standing at the bottom of the sand where the water was rolling in. And he said this. He said, "Tell me what you don't see." I said, "Hold up," because I kind of like run a label, so it's like I was like, "Hold up, what you don't see? That's creativity."
Yes.
So right now, we don't see who we are. Cause what we do is not it's not in existence. It's not available. So you gotta be creative. So you gotta turn the lights on. Then you gotta look around. And then what you don't see is what you create. And yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's real.
So it's like at this time it's a tough time, but
For creators, it's not.
there you go.
This has been one of the best times in my life
Yeah.
because everything's slowing down. It gives you time to focus.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm basically saying.
Especially for us.
Listen, as a fan, of course, I missed the live.
Put your mic up.
Oh, sorry. As a fan, of course, we missed the live interactions.
That mic got a
got a show
bonnet on it.
Nah, you need to move it up. She
That's what I'm
need
saying.
to move
Sure.
it up. Stand it up.
Are y'all happy now?
Now
This
she
is
in the
better.
diaphragm of the mic. Now you're in the diaphragm of the mic.
Y'all not
Go
gonna
ahead and
be
put the
happy.
mic to you, Mo. It's all
Wait,
right.
wait a minute.
Oh,
See?
that's a girl.
Now I got PP. I know one of you motherfuckers.
But
Go ahead, baby.
right now is one of the times where, as a fan, I've been saying we've been calling for original music because the world is shut down. Studios are open. Like, I know y'all have a lot of emotions going, and I know that music comes from that place. It comes from that emotional place, like that dark place. And right now, a lot of people are in that dark headspace. So, what type of advice can you give them to work through that dark headspace? Because it gets a little hard for some people who are used to gigging 4 times a week, and now they're not gigging at all, and then they're jumping on gigs with other people, but it's not their people. Like, what type of advice can you give them to keep their sanity through COVID?
You mean like other band members?
I mean, yeah, like
Who
other
you
creators,
speaking to? Who's
everybody, other creators in this room.
Go ahead, you've been starting it, bro.
Okay.
You've been starting it, bro.
What type of advice can you give another creative right now?
Well, first you gotta know who you are.
I agree.
So if your position in the band is something that calls for you to be more band oriented, then be band oriented. Me personally, everybody knows my story. I'm not just a band guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I make sure that that's known in any situation I'm in. So I'm gonna move how I move. I'm gonna move around. I'm gonna do what I need to do. I haven't been featuring with bands because I just ain't want to be in them atmospheres, in them crazy crowds.
But you've gotten the calls. You know I know, but I have to ask for the
I done
people.
turned down Mochella's. I done turned down a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate the reach outs and I appreciate the calls, but I just some of them things I go off my heart. You know, money don't really move me because I'm gonna get the money. I'm gonna work for the money. My work ethic alone is gonna get me the money. But it's just being in certain situations. And no disrespect to the Mochella's or to the VA clubs or the Fredericksburg. Yeah, but it's just me personally.
self-
If they gonna call you, make it make sense.
A lot of sense.
But it's
Make it make
self-preservation
too much
first.
sense. Yeah,
Exactly.
probably
Yeah.
too much sense. And I'm not a selfish guy, so I would just bow out on some of that. But as the world opens up, we can rock and roll and still do good business. But I move different. I move to my own drum. And I make sure that's established with anybody that I work with. They know that my loyalty is here, but I'm also loyal to myself.
Right.
I'm kind of loyal to myself first. To be very honest.
Supposed to, self-preservation is the number one rule.
They say selfish a bad word. I say fuck yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Self-centered is a bad word.
I don't agree. I feel like you have to be centered in self first before you can give to the world. Because if I'm not centered in who I am, that's what self-centered
If you
is.
think the world will revolve around
But
you,
that's different than being self-centered. You gotta see when people give you a negative.
I got a belt for you.
I mean, and I'm gonna explain why I say that. When,
Self-centered,
when
yeah,
people
that's a
give
little-
when people give you
Self-centered
a
is
word,
deeper than
but
selfish.
self-centered is also relative to one's perception. Because for me, if you tell me I'm self-centered, I'm centered in
But
myself
what
first
do you
because I
think
give.
you are? That's the question.
What do I think? I know who I am. So what
So
people
that's
say,
all-
I'm
So
not.
answer,
gonna
what are you?
Selfish or self-centered?
Let's get it.
I'm neither.
Come
Okay,
on.
cool. Huh? You neither?
I'm neither. I'm not
Well,
selfish
I'm
or
a little
self-centered.
I'm a little selfish.
I'm not.
I can be selfish,
Yeah.
and I want to be more.
Yeah.
I can be selfish.
Can we ask
And I like it, and I
Can we
feel it
answer
in my
that point of
plums.
view?
You deserve
Hey,
to be
hold on.
selfish.
Yeah.
Can we
You
answer
owe it
that
to
point of
yourself to be
view?
selfish.
Huh?
You owe it to yourself to be selfish.
I mean, I do, but I know that when that time is for me, it'll be for me. Like
I
I go,
respect that.
I trust my gut. Like my gut tells me which way to move,
Yeah.
and when I ignore it, I always fuck up. Like for lack of better words, sorry Mom too for the language, but whenever I go against whatever my gut is telling me, it's always a bad situation. It's always bad.
You gotta
Can
Valor, what you got, some
Go ahead, go ahead.
Copenhagen in your
What was the
pocket?
question? What was it? No, don't stop. What was the question?
Are you selfish
No,
or
are you,
self-centered?
so they, are
No,
you?
he right here.
There
And
you
you
go.
call me Dave.
Oh, champ.
That's because people.
And I don't want champ either.
Man, wait, he got
Dude.
42 names, and your name 30.
He has
It
30
ain't never been one of them.
What I do?
It ain't never been champ.
What
It
I
ain't
do?
never been champ.
No,
It
not
ain't never been Dave. It ain't never been champ. What?
Can you at least give me Deuce, bro?
31 plus tax.
Yeah, there you go. We'll take
But
it.
now I'm fuck with you. Go ahead. I'm fuck with you, bro.
So
Go ahead.
hold
No,
on.
no, let it go around the table. Go ahead.
Are you
So-
selfish or self-centered?
No. So she's asking, Los, would you consider yourself a little
Selfish or
selfish at
self-centered?
times
Selfish or
or
self-centered?
self-centered?
Tough, right? Get your lyrics.
Yeah. So, you know, hold on.
Gotta get this.
Wait a minute.
There you go. There you go.
Scrunch up.
Wait.
Oh, no, that motherfucker ain't
Oh,
working.
okay.
wait.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh, that,
There it is.
That's
he's
not
in
You
going
on my Russell Simmons right now.
There you go.
Bo, come to him right now.
man, I hope y'all gotta
Are you
focus
working?
on
You need to
this.
come here.
I told you this motherfucker crazy.
So-
I told you.
I think that
Oh, God. Why y'all
what we have to do is we have to really think about it like this.
I can't even look over there. I'm not. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. I ain't even looking over there.
Understand.
Montu, do you know this some
Look, he's
bullshit?
knocking the mic over.
No, my bad. I'm fucking with y'all. Nah.
And he go ahead 8 guns.
Nah, I be disruptors like this at our band practices. They be ready to put me out. So look, now I just think that, because I thought about this for a lot of years, and I be wanting people to like build with me on this so I can know if I'm wrong. But I think that selfish, first of all, self-preservation is selfish because nobody can be that for you. Nobody can be ish for you, if you understand what I'm trying to say.
I get it.
That ish,
Los.
nobody can be
Hey,
that.
hey,
And I
that's
feel
good.
weird. This is weird, but I'm
That's
just.
good shit.
Not in
Speaking
this,
some
not
shit.
in this room.
Do you know
Okay.
Go ahead with your
You know what
ish.
it is?
All right.
That's
We
good.
understand.
That's,
We
that's
understand.
growing energy. It's helping you to.
We
All right.
understand.
Well, this is how I've been feeling. I've been feeling like nobody can be that for you. Like nobody's going to have your best interest
At home.
Like you do.
like you do, because they don't. Yeah. So, and it ain't their fault,
No.
but it ain't your
No.
fault that you protect the ish
Yeah.
that you are. So that's why I say selfish is not a bad word, but it used to be. But self-centered to me is like diva, Devo.
Yeah.
You know, you want to snatch a nigga chain. You a chicken. You want motherfucking hibiscus flowers when you perform.
Water.
Hot biscuit flowers.
Hot biscuit.
Hot biscuits.
Hot biscuit flowers.
No.
We gotta
Hot
hear
biscuits.
from.
Hibiscus.
Hibiscus.
Oh, biscuit. Oh, I thought he said biscuits.
Hot
And I
biscuit flowers.
Go ahead.
So I'm just saying, like when you get to a point where it's like over, you want somebody to overextend themselves for you, but it's cool. I told my daughter this. I say, look, man, because she want rap. I say, look, you gonna have to be shrewd.
Yes.
You know, and she didn't know what the word meant.
Especially as a female.
Yeah, especially as a female.
I have so much I want to say,
Yeah,
but we'll
she
talk
got
about
to
it.
be shrewd, and everything else after that, I got homies and we got guns. Well, we don't have guns. We don't have guns. We got slingshots.
There you go.
They hurt.
The slingshots hurt.
So anyway, when I'm saying, I told her, gotta be shrewd. So that is what selfishness is. It's a shrewdness about your existence. Shrewdness just means sometimes you might do, it's subjective to what a motherfucker say you an asshole. It's like, I'm gonna do something to protect myself, and somebody else might be like, they doing too much, but it's necessary for you, is what you need, and who are they to judge that? So it's
I think
subjective.
define was too much for somebody else. It might be just enough.
But if you deserve that, then you protect that, and you move that way.
And he's supposed to do that because he done been through that, and he can say,
I agree.
he can give her that knowledge.
That fatherly advice.
But guess what? She be acting like an asshole sometimes. She don't listen to shit I say.
All right, Dave. Self-centered.
Still calling me
I'm
Dave.
sorry, 32.
All right, 31 plus tax.
I like dudes.
Okay, deuce.
Dudes. All right.
Trade dudes.
Trey two.
So ask me a question that you want to
Selfish
ask.
or self-centered?
Who am I?
Yes.
I'm both of them.
Okay, you're both.
Ain't nothing wrong
Both
with
of
that.
them. I'm jumping double dutch.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
I want to go there too. I'm that too, but I ain't want to say it.
You
But
know?
since he said it, I'm gonna say it.
Nah, I'm going there because I'm secure with mine. And
Go
I
ahead.
can rap. And I got niggas behind me.
I was trying to be politically correct.
You
Come
know?
on.
This
But-
is a safe zone.
It is a safe
Yeah,
zone,
you can speak freely.
but sometimes, man, you try not to be selfish,
Yes.
but then sometimes people,
Force you.
no, sometimes people make you stick out your chest to defend yourself,
Okay.
which makes you the other guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes you come in as a regular guy, regardless of your background, your resume.
Yeah.
I ain't even hit the send button yet. I ain't even applied yet. I ain't even applied for the position yet.
Right.
But you already told me that before you hit the send button, right?
You good anyway.
Nah. You want a curtain. You want a curtain, which means it makes you it gives you a reason to stick your chest out. So none of us at this table is not going to and don't have a reason, right, to run us the fuck over. We've already been established. We know who we are. We love who we are.
For sure.
You know what I mean? The moment they see that you weak, they gonna attack you. They see blood. That's pimping.
Yes, that's
You know what I
pimping.
mean? And guess what?
And I know
It's
something about
our
that.
job. It's our job. What you say, bro?
No,
Said that's pimping, and I know
Yeah.
something about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You gotta coach.
my job is to ask me the question again. Cause I'm big on analogies, but go
Selfish
ahead.
or self-centered, and you said that you're a little bit of both. You said you're jumping double dutch. You said that,
No, I want both of them, but give me the question you want me to answer.
Are you selfish or self-centered? Which one are
Never,
you more
never
of?
selfish. I done gave away too much. It was like a month and a half ago, I just gave away like 43 pairs of shoes.
That ain't selfish to me though.
No, I said I'm
That
not
ain't what
selfish.
selfish mean though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I finish?
Sure.
I'm sorry.
But no, don't never be sorry, bro. We good.
All right, well, I
We good.
apologize.
Nah, you family, man. You ain't never gotta apologize for nothing.
Come
So what I like to do is I like to do a good deed for my community.
Right.
I give a PlayStation, when the new PlayStation come out and I get it, I give away the old one to my fans, right? And I just gave away 43, 45 pairs of shoes to the community. You know, I go out and I do this and I go that. I don't consider myself as selfish. Self-centered? Fuck yeah. With all caps. Because sometimes motherfuckers be trying to belittle you. And they be trying to minimize what you work for.
Or who you are.
What you work for. You know what I mean? Like, I've been off the porch since I was 12, and it's not about me. I've been off the porch since I was 12. I was signed to Def Jam at 17. You know what I mean? We done done some shit. You know what I mean? We done done some shit.
I know it. I seen
You
it.
know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And sometimes, man, listen, I don't even want to answer this question. What I want to say is, me, you, man, don't let nobody belittle you for what the fuck you work for. That's all I want you to do. Fuck the answer. Fuck what you think. Fuck this, that, and the other. We sold records. We sold CDs. We packed out houses, sugar cane, fucking the motherfucking the mat,
Taj Mahal, the
yeah, everybody chime in,
Safari Club.
everybody. What was the fuck we
change.
packed
You
out?
don't want this with me, I can do
What
this.
the fuck we packed out?
We can go all the way back to Cherry.
And the only way they hold.
Yeah.
I said the black hole where they took your bra with the underwire and your belt with the metal studs.
Yeah.
They took my headbands, had me looking like Shaka Khan. I came in looking real cute.
You know what I mean? So
It was a backyard show too, just so you know. They took all
it
of
was
my-
motherfuckers that was mad if Kyle wasn't there that night. It was motherfuckers that was
Oh,
mad.
let's pause. Let's pause. I was one of the motherfuckers that was mad if Kyle was not there that night. It's
Fuck,
no-
I'm mad if he ain't
but-
there
but
too.
it's no, it's no, it's
None of
no,
the rappers is there.
it's no
I'm
dis-
coming to see the rappers. I ain't
yeah,
gonna-
it's no disrespect to, like, if I've shown up to any show and any of y'all have not been there, I've been in my feelings, because when I come out, it's no disrespect to the bands that you guys are established or associated with or have been, but I come as a fan for everything. I don't come to get a partial. Don't give me a half a first set and then you want to fake crank the second. I come for it all from beginning to end. I spend my money from beginning to end. I can stay home and keep that money in my pocket
Yeah.
and get a bootleg CD from somebody because they bootleg them all the time. Like, I could do all of that.
So can I give an analogy on that?
Yeah.
So
We gonna
my
take-
analogy on
We'll
that
take a
is,
3-minute break after that so everybody can step back
Okay.
and get their life in order.
but if we, the people you got at the table right now, everybody showed up for you.
They did. All the
Everybody
names.
respect you. Everybody showed up on time. You know, everybody, and you done everything that you said what you was gonna do.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? And which means that you and Gigi and Montu, we just don't wanna just accept. We wanna push shit back to y'all too to help y'all out also. You know what I mean? But don't let nobody minimize you, man. That's that little button in the upper right hand corner where they make you little. And they act like you ain't that nigga.
I'm okay with that.
No, I'm not okay with that because I know I sell tickets. I know when a motherfucker ass
wanna
get out
know
that
what she
seat,
mean
it smell
by
like shit.
You wanna know why I'm okay
What,
with it?
yeah, what you okay with that?
What you okay with?
I'm not okay with the belittling because your opinion is not gonna move me one way or another. I'm gonna be who the fuck I am. My parents raised me to be who I am, but I love being an underdog. I love it. I'm okay with coming in and I'm looking at like if we're looking at a boxing match and y'all got me losing because I don't have the reach or because I'm not fast enough or I don't throw
That
as many
wasn't
punches
you.
as
That
y'all.
wasn't you. That was Vegas.
But listen, I'm okay with that. However they feel about it is how they feel about it. Because the work that I do, the people that I stand up in their corner for, the people that I reach out to, they know who I am. And they gonna rock with me. God's gonna bless me regardless of what y'all try to do. Ain't a devil in hell that can stop my blessing.
Right.
So I'm not doing it.
I'm big on analogies. I'm
Look,
gonna let you
Steve-
go, Roy. I'm gonna let you go, Roy. One
Say
second.
something about that. Something to say.
Did I
Secret
say-
God
I said
voice.
something wrong? I said something wrong, like Sin?
Hallelujah.
I said something wrong, like
No, those people that you just spoke about, right? They go up to the Vegas box and they bet on themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody? No, I'm saying the boxers. Your analogy. True shit, right?
That's how
He
you make
goes
his
to
money.
the motherfuckers that say, "Ho, gambling is legal. I fight tonight. I like me,
I'm gonna go drop some money on me.
and I'm gonna go drop some money on me."
Yeah.
Listen, what I'm saying
I love
is,
it.
what I'm saying is, we always gonna bet on us
Yeah.
because we put asses in the seat,
Y'all
and it smell like shit when they get up.
Wait a minute.
because they listen.
Wait a minute. Hold it.
Before we take our break.
Yes.
Go ahead,
please.
bro. Go ahead. I'm done, man. I'm done. Go ahead. Go ahead, bro. Fuck that.
Is the goddamn mic on?
You turn the mic on.
Nah,
I
I
like
just don't
that.
think it's working.
Yeah.
You want this mic on?
No,
I got
don't
that
think it
little
hear me.
Cam,
If
you
don't
there,
think it hear me, I don't care.
Take it
But all I wanted to say was,
Make sure he can be heard. Can
we
he be
all
heard?
saying the same thing.
You're just in different ways.
We all saying the same thing. You said you don't care what nobody else said
You
because
was just saying,
you
from what
believe
we
in
was
you.
saying, you just believe the words
Yeah.
is different.
He's saying the same thing you saying because he just said
'Cause I feel what
if
he-
he in the fight and Los in the fight, if I'm in the fight, if he in the fight, I bet on me against anybody, so I bet on myself.
Right.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah, you're supposed to bet on yourself, because if you don't bet on yourself, nigga, you shouldn't even be in
You
this.
lost.
You
You
shouldn't
lost.
be
You
existing.
shouldn't have been.
Yeah, you already. If you
won
bet
the
on yourself,
fight.
you
You
lost.
shouldn't even be
The
there.
other
Fuck
thing
wrong
with
with
me
you?
is I'm not justifying it to you either.
No,
Like,
but
we
no,
not
no,
even
no.
talking
It
about
ain't
it.
no,
Nah,
it
we
ain't no,
just-
no,
we
no.
just
We
spoken
not
it. We
justifying,
talking
we
about
just
it.
talking
That's
it
all.
down. But
Go ahead, Roy.
That's
as
what we
far-
do.
As far as all that, we all saying the same thing. and that's not being, well, self-absorbed people
Yes.
will actually still listen to
I
what
just
you
touched
have to
this cup
say.
with a glove. I need to do it.
Selfish people really don't care about what you say, your opinion, how it affect or whatever. So I might change, but sometimes I might be a little bit selfish. Like I don't really care about what you say.
Yes.
I ain't tripping. I'ma bet on me. But mostly all
Boy,
of
you are
us.
tripping. Let's keep it 100. Sometimes you be tripping.
No. Hold on.
You ain't let me finish.
You ain't let me
Boy
finish.
ain't gonna go on a nigga.
No,
He
you ain't let
will.
me finish.
They gotta earn it.
So selfish, I don't really care what you're saying. I'ma go do me. I'ma bet on myself. I'ma bet on myself.
Right,
Nigga,
yeah,
if you don't bet on yourself, you shouldn't be here.
Right, yeah.
But being self-absorbed and
Right,
seeing
yeah.
some other shit, I'm still rocking with myself. But motherfucker, you pull me out of my box for 1 second because a self-absorbed person will actually still listen to what you say.
Right.
Somebody else says. So now I was cooling at the time. I listened to what you say, and I jumped on the stage and broke my hand because I beat the brakes off. of
Yes, you did.
But we'll all do that, just push to a certain point.
I agree.
Right, yeah.
But going back to what Lo said, and Dave said, we're all saying the
Everybody
same thing.
keep
We
going.
all
32
yeah,
cents.
Deuce.
That's great.
It's 32.
31
What
plus
Deuce
10.
said.
Deuce.
Thank you, Deuce.
Well, back with
What
Deuce
Deuce
said, but Lo said,
You
I
got
believe you gotta
nickname,
bet on
that's
yourself.
the old name.
And I believe you gotta bet on yourself always, and you gotta have a Morgan Freeman. You gotta have somebody telling you, nigga, tell you what you don't see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause you can't win by yourself all the
No,
fucking
you
time.
can't.
You need a corner man. You need a cut man.
You
You need that
Corner man.
motherfucker who, if it's Morgan Freeman, that shit gotta be pure like Snow White white cloud tissue.
Hey, listen, like Bruce Lee said before we go to break, nigga, be water, nigga. Be water. Let's go.
Yeah, like Bruce Lee said, be water top. You can crash
Hey.
or you can flow.
Oh, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a brief 3-minute break.
Hey Roy,
We'll
I
be
see
right
you
back.
damn near
Y'all
philosopher or something
stay-
too.
That's you too, man. That's Born Rhythm shit.
We'll be right back.
That's gonna be my next profession. I'm gonna be a philosopher.
That's it. You got it.